Some good news for a change. San Jose's Tech Museum is giving out its annual health awards today. Among the 5 recipients is a woman who is offering hope to millions of impoverished people worldwide. For your health, Dr. Kim's here with the details. Hey, doctor.
Good news is right. You know, Brian, you've probably never heard of Dr. Victoria Hale. And the idea behind her business sounds like an oxymoron. It's a non-profit pharmaceutical company. It works by uncovering promising drugs and taking them to the people who need it most but can least afford to pay for it.
In the U.S., we're used to the very best, the very latest in treatments. But in many other parts of the world, even the most basic diseases are often left untreated.
2 million children die every year from diarrhea as a primary cause of death. When you include or expand diarrhea as part of the cause of death that is associated with other diseases, it jumps to 6 million children a year.
So Dr. Victoria Hale created the Institute for One World Health to try and find treatments for diseases that affected mostly developing nations. The idea is incredibly simple. Go to other pharmaceutical companies, get them to give her drugs that they've developed but have not used because they're not profitable enough. Then finish the testing and bring them to market to treat diseases that affect millions of poor people worldwide.
To have a market which is almost exclusively outside of the U.S. is not particularly attractive to most pharmaceutical companies. But that's our mission.
One World Health is now working with the Indian government to treat leishmaniasis, a parasitic disease that, if untreated, can be fatal. And it's also developing therapies for Chagas disease. That affects up to 18 million people in South and Central America and is the leading cause of heart failure there. Hale says by taking the profit motive out of the picture, she hopes to be able to bring life-saving drugs to those most in need.
It has been my personal dream to have work be a seamless part of life, where it's just exactly what I want to do and feel strongly about, and I work a lot, but I don't want to do anything else.
One World Health is funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the NIH. Dr. Hale says awards like the Tech Museums are important because they give the Institute a higher profile and greater credibility. And that helps when asking pharmaceutical giants to share their work with the world's poor. We need a lot more of this.
Yeah, it's wonderful she's doing that work, and it seems like there is something wrong somewhere, when the only reason why they're not developing these drugs is because they don't make a buck off of it.
Hopefully that'll change.
And let's hope so with her kind of work. That'll be nice. Thanks, Dr. Kim.